Hey, welcome back to the most innovative shipping container channel on YouTube, and we've been uber busy for a couple of weeks, so slow down my video production a little bit, but we have a couple of projects that are kind of wrapping up in the middle of the project and beginning. So we have a lot of really interesting content I wanted to show you guys. So first one is this 53 footer. We've pulled the floor out of, we put some frames in, we've painted it, and for those that haven't watched the other 53-foot videos, we have to pull the wood floor out because it's a fire hazard for the customer. So as much as it sucks and as terrible as it is, that's just what has to happen. We don't have a say in the matter. So this 53-footer is about ready to go out, and we have another 53-footer that is in process. So I'm going to show both of those to you guys, and also a couple other projects that we're working on, and we have a ton of quotes out for a lot of really big, cool projects. So subscribe, like, stay tuned in because we have a lot of really cool stuff to show you guys. So let's look at this 53 and go from there. So this is a 53 footer. It's a mobile boiler, a really cool product. Like I said, we have to pull the wood floor out, which pulling the wood floor out of a used container is absolutely the most labor intensive thing you can do in your life. So this one's painted as an RAL 1015 paint code light ivory. That is the color of most of your one trip containers, and it's a good neutral color, and they did this on the inside and the outside. So we had vents. I've got Toyota grease on my finger. Windows on the side as required for what they're going to put in here. But the big part of the job is removing the floor and installing the stainless floor. So as you can see, we've got the 4x8 sheets of stainless all welded in and up the side. So this is completely waterproof. Getting these stainless sheets down and square and straight and not buckling and welding it all is a tremendous amount of work. As you can see, we've got 5 C channels run underneath the floor for support, and to tie this all back together, because when you take the wood out, you've got to tie it all back together for structural support. So you got to block this back up, make sure everything's square before you weld any of that in. And so this is all tied together. And you can see we did windows and roof supports as well, so that strengthens the ceiling back up. I think we're going to start doing new containers for these projects because the floor removal and paint will go a lot quicker. So we've got a 42-inch walk door there, a couple of windows. So we got a little bit of paint touch up to do, and this is a wrap, and we are on to the next. But these are a lot of work. So to weld underneath, for example, we've got to lift this up, and then we put it on concrete blocks. And I'll show you one of those blocks right here. So we lift it up and then put the concrete blocks under each corner post, and then we measure it to make sure everything's square, and then we weld underneath. And you can see all of our welding ticks from welding underneath. So this is all square, perfectly straight, good to go. So next thing I'll show you is the other 53 that we are in the process of building now. And it's kind of interesting to see what they go from till we get done. And I mean, they honestly look pretty good. A used container can look pretty good when you get done painting it. So let's go check out the other one, and then a couple of the other projects we're working on.